So, Sayla, last night you had a dream about, is it war or
Yeah.
something like that? Can you share your dream?
In the beginning of the dream, everything was fine and people were acting normal and having fun outside. Um, and and I think it was around the afternoon in that scene of the dream. And I remember you were inside, and we were inside at first, and then I decided to go outside with my sister, and then um when we were going down the stairs, I just heard some type of helicopter noise, like helicopter sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I looked up in the sky, I saw around 5 helicopters and one drone, and I think a few war airplanes.
Mm.
And it was faded, is because the sky was
Mm-hmm.
cloudy a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it was sunny, but it seemed like they sprayed so much chemtrails that um it was like foggy-ish or something.
So they sprayed many chemtrails,
Mm-hmm.
or did it look like chemtrails, or did it look like some other kind of fog?
It looked like some type of, when you see the sunrise or sunset or in the afternoon, the edges of the sky is kind of hazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then and then I let my sister know, and then she knew it was also after I let her know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said I'm gonna get you and warn you about it. So I went upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and then I told you that there is some helicopters outside and we need to get out of there
Mm-hmm.
immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said, "Where are the helicopters?" And then I showed you it. And then, um, and then I think you said something similar to, "We have to go pack our stuff right now."
Mm-hmm.
And then, we did that, and
You.
we packed suitcases and all of our stuff in suitcases and bags and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put them in the car,
Mm-hmm.
and then we hopped in the car, and then we drove off.
So we had enough time to get our suitcases together?
Yeah, it's because I saw it earlier
Oh, okay.
than anyone else did.
How much early? And is it because God gave you supernatural vision, or you just how did you see them early?
Um, I don't really know. Maybe because of the sound of
Mm-hmm.
the helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone else saw it was normal helicopters and stuff. But in the dream, the helicopters had like these shooter things that war airplanes have,
Mm-hmm.
and the war airplanes had those shooter things too.
Mm.
The drone, I don't really know what the drone was used for.
Mm-hmm.
I think to track down the people, but in the dream it was like that.
So, first of all, where was this dream located in your dream? Where was the setting?
In California,
What part of California?
nearby Bakersfield, I think.
Okay. And how do you know?
It's because we used to be there.
Okay. Okay. So in Bakersfield, California, or something like there, like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're inside of a apartment or place or
Maybe
house
a hotel.
or a hotel, and you saw helicopters. You heard the sound of the propellers, and you said there's about four.
Around 5 helicopters and one drone that I saw. And I think I saw 2 airplanes in the background.
Okay. So the airplanes, were they jets or airplanes?
It seemed like war airplanes. I don't really know if war airplanes are jets or if they're airplanes.
Okay. Did they have the propellers in the front, or were they?
Yeah, they had the propellers.
Oh, they had propellers in the front. You know, that's A lot of people they say they see airplanes with propellers, but okay. So they have propellers
Um,
in the drone. Mm-hmm.
and the drone, it seemed like one of those normal drones you see, like not one of those high tech drones um that only specialized people would have, like police when they track down people or something.
Oh,
But
so not like
it's like,
drones of special forces, but
yeah, it's like one of those. I think where the you know when you see drones in supermarkets or shops or something, and
oh,
it has like
mm-hmm.
um the propeller things on top of it
Oh,
instead
like
of
they're
around it or
delivering
something.
packages, those type of drones. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, the ones that deliver packages. She's you're talking about the one that we saw. I think we saw one by Walmart, right?
Yeah.
It was landing on top of a roof, and I guess it got through doing a delivery. So that drone was it following the helicopters? Was it following the
No,
airplane?
it was leading the
Oh, it was
helicopters.
leading the helicopters. Okay. And so, what did you observe when you saw, or you know what? You can continue the dream. Continue the dream.
And before we went inside the car,
Mm-hmm.
when we were going out and going to the car, I saw a tank
Mm-hmm.
come from a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, when you're in the edge of a street or something and there's like an alley,
Mm-hmm.
um, and something comes out of the alley and goes straight towards where you're at, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Um, and then we went into the car,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if anyone has these type of cars, but it's like one of those net things on the windows, like not on the windows,
You mean
but
like a shade,
kind of like a
kind of
shade.
like a netting that blocks the sun?
I think so. I don't really know if it's used for that, but
Okay.
I think it blocks the sun.
Okay.
Um, and then in the dream, I put those up in the car
Mm-hmm.
so no one would see us,
Mm-hmm.
and it worked. Like no one saw us in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told everyone to duck their heads down. Well, besides you, because you were driving.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we went to safety.
Mm-hmm.
And in the dream, I somehow knew that they were only getting kids instead of adults for
Hmm.
some reason.
In that dream with the army. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, didn't you say that the drone was leading the helicopter to find people and they were getting rid of the people? The helicopters were getting rid of the people.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that?
They were shooting the people down.
So, just kids or everybody?
It seemed like they missed some kids and hit some adults. So I'm pretty sure everybody
Oh, okay.
in that scene. It seemed
Mm-hmm.
like they were aiming for kids, but they just shot the adults too.
Okay. So they're just getting rid of everyone who came in their sight, who they saw, or
Yeah,
were there some people they skipped?
it was everyone that they saw.
Okay. And the tank, how many tanks were there that you saw? Just one?
Yeah, only one that I seen.
Okay. Did you see what they were wearing?
Um, no, they were inside the tank.
Okay. Did you see any person?
Um, wait, inside the tank?
No, like
Like
the
on the.
helicopter or
No, I didn't
any.
see any people.
Okay. Just only the people who are being,
Yeah.
okay, gunned down. Okay. And so after that dream, you said you had a second dream. Can you tell me the setting of that second dream and what your role was in those in that dream?
Um, the setting I think was around China or Japan,
And
and
how do you know?
it's because I saw these Chinese decorations on shops and buildings,
Yeah.
and the way the buildings were, and I've seen some when I went by some restaurants, I saw the menu and advertisements for it, and it seemed like Chinese or Japanese.
Okay.
Um, and then I remember running in the dream, like running away from the tank. Like you guys weren't in this scene, but I was,
Okay.
and
Is this the second part of the dream?
yeah.
Okay. And so it starts off with you running away from a tank.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I remember going into an alley and then turning I think left or right. I think I remember turning right and then turning into another alley.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember that the tank lost me, like they lost sight of me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember running into some type of kindergarten, daycare type of maybe preschool or something, but it was like a daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the kids in there, like I pretended to be one of those kids in the dream,
Mm-hmm.
to blend in so the tank wouldn't find me.
Mm-hmm.
And in that scene, I was the size of a kindergartner in that dream.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and there were some big kids that helped out with the daycare. So I think the teacher thought I was a part of the class.
Mm-hmm.
So um, she thought I was a student. And then I think the teacher saw the tank. And then she said to the students, it's time for us to go inside. And then the students asked why. And since the teacher, I think she didn't want to let the students know that the tank was going to come so they wouldn't really panic or something.
Mm-hmm.
Since the teacher didn't want that to happen, they said that is because recess was over.
Mm-hmm.
And I think recess was actually over. Um, and then we went inside, and then the big kids helped the teacher gather all the little kids inside. And then the teacher locked the door, and then I remember the tank going nearby here, and then it opened up, and then someone came from inside it,
Mm-hmm.
and they had like a beige shirt with some bulletproof vest on it, like over it, over the shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and the bulletproof vest was black,
Mm-hmm.
and they were wearing some military pants, like camouflage.
What color was the camouflage? Was it green?
It was like green, like a
This-
normal camouflage color.
Okay. And he had a tan shirt on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he had a long gun in his hands, and I think it was one of those big, powerful guns. Um, and then he tried to break in the door, and then when he came in, he tried to get all the students in the little daycare,
Mm-hmm.
like all the little kids in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the teacher said for the students to attack the person.
Mm-hmm.
And in the dream, for some reason, those students somehow had special powers or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they started attacking that person in the dream.
Mm-hmm.
And um, that I think that was the end of the dream.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I somehow knew that they were getting a specific type of, like, specific types of kids, which was those kind of kids or something.
What was different about those kids? Didn't you say it was a school with other kids in the school?
Yeah. It was like a public and private school. Like, it was private is because it was like hidden and it was like a secret, but it was public to where everyone can go in it.
Mm-hmm. So it was a public school that anyone can go to, but there's a section in that school that was private, and only certain kids went there. didn't you say they had like special abilities?
Yeah.
Okay. And
In the dream, I think the whole entire school is for people with special abilities, but it was like public and private. Like they keep it a secret.
oh, it was like a secret school?
So no one would find out and try to shoot the kids and stuff.
How do you know that they were trying to keep the kids safe? No one would find out. How did you know?
Is because they didn't really show anything often. Like they didn't really show any abilities often.
Oh, so they kept it secret. Um,
Right.
do,
Yeah.
the teachers kept it secret, or the kids kept it secret, or
Like I think the teacher told the kids to keep it secret, and the kids listened.
oh, okay. Hmm. Did you ever watch a movie like that before? I'm just
No,
curious. You never seen a movie like that before?
no,
Okay, because it reminds me of a movie I'm thinking about. There's a movie. Have you heard of X-Men?
no.
No. Okay. Yeah, there's a movie, something like that. Um, so you said the guy who came out of the tank, he was going directly after the kindergartners because they had special abilities.
Mhm.
Okay. Hmm. And what did the guy look like? Did he have, what color was his skin?
His
What?
skin was like I think like a light skin color, like
Mm-hmm.
white.
Mm-hmm. Like Caucasian, kind of?
Mhm.
Okay.
And he had blonde hair.
He had blonde hair? Okay.
Mhm. But I didn't get that close to him. But I
Mm-hmm.
think his eyes were bluish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like he had blondish, brownish hair, and I
Mm-hmm.
think bluish eyes.
Mm-hmm. And didn't you say something about um, that some of those kids were from America?
Yeah.
Could you speak about that? I almost forgot about that.
I think some of the kids were from America is because their parents moved over to that country
Mm-hmm.
and they allowed their kid to go into that school while they worked or did their needs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or the parents just I think sent the kid over there
Mm-hmm.
while they stay in that other country that they're from.
Mm-hmm. And then also, um, two more things. The soldier, you said he looked like he was American, but then you thought he was from Russia or something like that.
Yeah, it's because in the first scene of the dream,
Mm-hmm.
a nation can't attack its own nation. So I'm assuming that part was from a different country.
Mm-hmm.
And the second scene, it might have been people from America, or it might have been from a different place that also has light skin and blonde hair with brown hair
Mm-hmm.
and blue eyed people over there.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the options that I know of is Russian, like the Russian people.
Mm-hmm. Because you said his features look similar to
Yeah.
people in Russia. Okay. Um, trying to, and then also, how did you know if it was China or Japan? I remember you telling me something, some kind of detail that let you know it was Japan, but I forgot.
I remember reading a menu and it looked Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes Japanese looks kind of like Chinese the
Mm-hmm.
way I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like it might have some similarities to it. Um, yeah, and it was kind of confusing is because I don't really know what Japan and China are like, but I know that China has these like Chinese decorations and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and over there it had that,
Mm-hmm.
but it had Japanese or something similar to it.
So, do you think it's kind of like over here in America where we have Chinatown or like a area where there's a lot of Chinese influence, but then it's in America. So do you think that maybe it could have been in Japan since the restaurant's menu was written in Japanese, but it was like a Chinese store or
I think it
Chinese?
might have been Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Is because I remember there is a menu and it was like it could read itself to you. Um, like you know those TVs, it's like a speaker and stuff, like
Oh,
advertisements.
yeah.
Um, it was like that
Mm-hmm.
in the dream,
Mm-hmm.
and it seemed like it was Chinese.
Oh, how do you know? Do you recognize any words?
No, but in the dream, I knew it what it was saying, but um, but I pretended I didn't want to know or something.
Oh, I
It
remember.
was just advertising some sort of rice with beans, or I mean rice with meat or something, or
What,
rice with chicken or something.
did it say the Chinese word for rice?
Um, I don't think so.
So then how do you know it's Chinese? Because what is rice in
Like I didn't. Um, wait, I kind of forgot what rice is.
Me too. Me pet.
Wait,
And
mi fan?
mi fan? Is
I
it mi
think so.
fan? Did it say mi fan in the dream?
Um, they said it too quick.
Oh, they said it quickly.
Yeah,
Okay.
they said it quickly. So
Okay.
I don't think he said that.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so let's do like a quick summary. Um, in Bakersfield, California, we're in a hotel or apartment, and you saw helicopters, or you heard helicopters coming, about five, and there's a drone leading them. And the drone was leading them to people. It was finding people, and the helicopters were getting rid of the people. And you said that you saw a couple of airplanes too, with propellers in the front. What color were the planes? I forgot to ask.
It seemed like they were grayish.
Like a grayish color. Did they have any
Mm-hmm.
writing on the side or?
Um, I didn't really see it from far away, but um, on the wings it seemed like it had some pattern, but I don't really know what it was.
Okay,
But it looked like it had black on it.
striped patterns, zigzag, icon,
Maybe a circular pattern.
like some kind of circle with something in it, or
Um,
just
I think it was like a black circle with white inside and then red. I don't really know.
okay. And that was on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to get away, so we packed our things because you noticed it ahead of time, and we had enough time to get our things and to go inside of a. You said we had like a SUV, right? A
Yeah,
gray SUV,
like a
and
big car.
like a big car. And you
Mm-hmm.
said it was similar to the one that Zanaya would have in her dreams. She doesn't have one in real life, but in your dreams, she's at the age in which she has an SUV that's gray. Yes,
Yeah.
and that's around 16.
The youngest age to drive a car.
Okay, the youngest age to drive a car. And right now, how old are you now?
12.
And so around the age of 15 and a half to 16, she had the SUV. So we had the gray SUV. Was it Danaya's in the dream, or was it whose was it?
It was yours in the dream, but in other dreams, she had basically, I think, the same type of brand of car.
Oh, okay. Two different cars or the same one?
Um, Two different ones.
Okay. So how old were you guys in the dream?
Um, in the scene, the first
First
scene,
one, yeah.
I think I was around 13 years old, around
Oh,
14, 13.
okay.
It's because I was a little bit taller,
So
even
1 year.
Sanaya and um
Hmm.
and her brother,
So 1 year, about a year.
maybe 1 or 2 years.
Okay, a year.
It
Let's
depends on
see.
how fast we grow, but um I was a little bit taller in the dream.
Okay, so you're a little taller. So we were going into an SUV, a gray SUV with our things. We had enough time to pack because you saw them coming or you heard them coming, and um, the did the helicopter see us? Oh no, you said you put some kind of um, blinds over the windows so they couldn't see, and then you said a tank came from around the corner and was
Before
coming.
we went into the car, the tank came around the corner.
Okay, before we got in the car.
And then after we went in the car, it started shooting people.
Oh, okay. So after we got in the car and drove away, it
Mm-hmm.
started shooting people.
Yeah.
This tank, and it started shooting everyone. Or
Yeah, everyone that I could see.
okay. And then the dream changed. Then you're at another location. You're running away from a tank, and it seemed like the place was either China or Japan. You were in the alley, and then all of a sudden you blended in with the kindergarten class, and as if you were a
Yeah.
kindergartner. And this tank, the teacher saw the tank coming and told the kids recess is over, had everyone come inside, and
Yeah. And then the kids asked why, and then the teacher said it's because recess is over.
hmm but it was really she didn't want them to panic or get scared or
Yeah,
something.
and I think recess was actually over in the
And
dream.
recess was over. And so when they went inside, the guy in the tank comes out and he has a large gun. What kind of gun was it?
I don't know what the names of guns are out there, but it's like one of those long guns.
Like
Um,
a skinny rifle, or was it like a thick big gun, or like a
like the
bazooka?
type of gun that military people use.
Oh, okay, like a AK.
I think so.
Okay, so he had one of those, and he had a tan shirt with a black bulletproof vest on top of it, and he had green camouflage pants, and he was coming into the classroom, and he was only going after a certain group of kids, which were the kindergartners. And the teacher told the kindergartners to attack the guy because they had special ability. You told me one had the ability to run really fast,
Yeah, and another one had super strength.
had super strength. And what about the others? Do you know?
No, I don't think I was paying attention to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you said he didn't go after the other kids who were like teenagers in the public class. He only went after the kids in the private class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was there a reason why he only went after the private and not the public? Didn't you say the whole school had people with special abilities? But is it that maybe the private class, they were, they had an extra special ability or something?
I think there is a school nearby it. Like it
Mm-hmm.
was just one building, like a daycare school or something.
Oh, okay,
But
but it's separate, but it
yeah,
just happens to be on the same premise, the same grounds.
yeah.
Okay.
Um, and um, and the military person, they only went after the kindergarteners. I don't really know why,
Mm-hmm.
but um, they only went after those people.
Mm-hmm. And so, did you see the part when they attacked him, or no?
A little bit, and then I woke up.
And then you woke up. What did they do? And what
Um,
did he do? Was he getting ready to? Did he have his gun up, or?
he was getting ready to shoot, but then um, one of the students, I think, punched him or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I think he dropped his gun, or he um, like I think he lost his aim or something.
Okay. Okay.
And then he started fumbling around with the gun.
Oh, okay. And then you woke up.
Yeah.
Okay. And how old were these little ones?
I think around like an average kindergartner,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
around 5. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So, is there anything else that you want to add to the dream?
The sky was sunny. It was like a sunny and cloudy day. It was like,
Okay.
mostly sunny.
Okay. And is that it?
I think it was around summertime in the first scene. Is
Okay.
because um it didn't seem like the trees just bloomed their leaves. I mean, the trees just grew their leaves. It seemed like it was like the
Like they
middle of the
had their,
season, like
like they
summer.
already have their leaves. Okay. And the second dream.
Um, in that one, it seemed like it was kind of chilly, like maybe a cold day in summer,
Mm.
or like summer going to fall.
Okay. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Bye.